Hi, I'm Hedgehog Gamer 555 and this is the Mirai Pad from Hugtto Precure. So yeah, that's right, another Precure toy. I don't want this to become a Precure channel, but all these toys just started. All these videos just kind of came out around the same time. So anyway, I should probably give you a basic plot summary of that show so you can understand what happens in it. So anyway, this girl named Hannah eats a hamster-like creature and a baby who fell from the sky. So anyway, the hamster introduces himself as Harry, and he says that he came from a world that had its time completely frozen by the Cryasu Corporation. So anyway, he brought the baby with him because the baby has a special power he didn't want them to use. But then a Cryasu employee appears on Earth and tries to take the baby, which Hannah decides to call Hugtan. I don't remember why she decided to call her that. But anyway, her determination to protect Hugtan allowed her to become a Precure named Curiel. But anyway, what you should know is that the Mirai Pad is given to the Cures by Harry, so then they can use it to activate different job outfits. But also, Mirai means a future in Japanese, which I suppose is a reference to the to the theme of having hope for your future of the show, which is one of the show's main themes. But it might also just be a pun on iPad. So anyway, to turn it on, you just hold down this button. So yeah, anyway, that's Curiel right here. You cannot tap her. Oh yeah, I guess you can tap her to unlock the thing. But anyway, this screen is telling you that you got a new message from a past cure. Because so it's from Cure Black. But because Hugtto Precure was the 15th Precure show, then it features a few references to past seasons. So anyway, you'll just get a new one of these every day, and then you'll get a new one of these every day. But if you don't play it for a day, then the messages won't stack. So you can only get a max of one every day. But anyway, you're probably wondering what this opening on the top is for. It's for things called Mirai Crystals, which the Cures use to transform. They also insert them into the Mirai Pad to put on get different work outfits. So anyway, also, if you couldn't tell, this wasn't new like the Twinkle book. I wanted to buy one that was new in the box, but somebody bought that one before me. But anyway, that tells me that the previous owner typed in their name as Ichika, which I totally didn't have to Google Translate to find out. Anyway, that's kind of important because some of the Cure's messages address you by name. There's also some games where you can take care of Hugtan, but fortunately taking care of her isn't the main focus of the device like the Twinkle book. It also doesn't randomly turn on when she's in a bad mood like the Twinkle book. So anyway, let's just choose a game to play. You'll notice how this page doesn't have as many pages as these other ones. I believe that's because you insert Mirai Crystals like the toy versions to unlock new games, and I believe Ichika didn't have the pink one because you can actually check this in it has the blue one, the yellow one, and then the purple one, but you'll notice not the pink one. So anyway, enough messing around. Let's just choose a game. So anyway, that's Cure Melody from Sweet Precure. So they'll just give you advice. I mean, they'll just tell you that they want to do something, and then you'll have to fulfill their request. What's funny is that when I first got this, then it had a different cure. Cure Miracle, who's actually from a season where the cures are witches. So, wouldn't she just be able to fly on a magic broom instead of riding a plane? But anyway, enough of that. So anyway, that's one of the other cures. That's Homare, who becomes Cure Etoile. So anyway, this is a pretty simple game. You just drag this plane to collect the hearts and dodge the thunder clouds. I'm such a pro gamer. So anyway, every time you complete a mini game, then a post will be made to Curesta, which is like oh yeah. Also, these bottles fill with Asu power, which is like a representation of hope for the future. Also, Mirai Crystals are crystallized versions of that. So anyway, Curesta is like an in-show social media. It's also appeared in some other Precure shows that came out after this, thus giving proof to my theory that every Precure show takes place in the same universe. Wait, no, that's not it. It's this one. So yeah, this is Curesta. And you'll see that past cures can actually like your posts. So this also means that we can see what games Ichika previously played. It also has, oh wait, no, that's the letters, but yeah, there's another thing I wanted to show you. Oh, I think it just has a random catalog of like job-related terms for like seemingly no reason. Also, that hamster was hairy, if you couldn't tell. There's this game where you just play as Kyriel and beat up a bunch of the monsters the villains create. Let's do hard mode. The fun fact is that the monsters are called Oshimaidas, which basically means it's so over in English. Also, they all wear badges like they're employed at a company. You can also tap the not Oshimaidas to heal. They also say, do your best when you tap on them. No! I swore I tapped on that one. No! Well, I've had a better run, but... So anyway, let's play. Oh, there's also some educational games. I suppose we might as well play some of these since I've played a lot of educational consoles on this channel. So let's just choose which Japanese character we want to write. This one. I think these games are actually part of the selling point for these consoles, so that parents think they're actually getting some educational stuff, some educational games too. Because they're on the Twinkle book, and I think that one mermaid one I talked about in my... that I said I would do if the Twinkle book video got 100 likes. Something like that. So it's just gonna make me draw all of them. I think I'll do one more and then quit. Oh, I guess that was the last one. Well, yes, these do actually count for Asu power, though it only gives you 10. There's some math games too, but math has never been my strong suit. Also, you can see that Ichika's birthday is on December 8th, if you really care about that stuff. Well, maybe I'm just too obsessed over some random Japanese girl who's like a teenager now or something. Since this show came out in 2018, and if she watched this when she was a kid, then she would have been born in like 2012 or something. I clearly care too much about this girl, and I don't even know her. So anyway, what's another game? So yeah, some of the games are just, they're given to you by Harry. So that's Cure Miracle. So, you actually play as Hannah in this one. Oh wait, it's just a coloring book game, never mind. That was a waste. That's Cure Peach. So this one features Saya. Well, apparently that person is better now. But the question is, does getting a doctor outfit from the Mirai Pad actually qualify you to be a doctor? Doesn't seem like something you should be posting about on social media. Anyway. So that's Kira Hart. She's from one of the only dubbed Precure shows, Glitter Force, Doki Doki. Even though it's objectively worse than the Precure show it's based on, and cut out and combined a bunch of random episodes of the show, and made a bunch of other questionable choices too. So it's not actually that good of a show. Was made by the same company who made Power Rangers though, so that's an interesting fact. Oh yes, give me you fake somebody's signature or something. Or maybe it's just your signature? I don't know. Well, I think I'm gonna run out of time. That's unfortunate. Apparently, even if you fail, you still post it to Kirsta. Why would you want to post your failures? And you still get tomorrow power. That's confusing. Guess it doesn't really matter if you fail or not. Well, there's one more thing I should show. So anyway, so it also there's like this thing you can attach to it, which makes it look kind of ridiculous. Unfortunately, you need to attach a Mirai Crystal to use any of these modes, so I don't have any. I could theoretically just poke the pins with a screwdriver and hope I find the right combination, but that would take too long, so yeah, anyway, that's the Mirai Pad. I might make a second part if I get some Mirai Crystals to attach to it and maybe unlock some new games. Or if you just want to see me play it some more. But until then, Hedgehog Gamer 555, ouch.